got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit hard to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
Now batting, Luis Arias. Only one hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz, number 28 on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Garver flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
2-2 the count. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average to start things out at .324. 26 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline. Donaldson's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 0-1 delivery. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
From the belt, the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Rosario at third. Kepler stands at second. No outs. A 2 ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. From the belt, the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Grounded down the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there.
It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
With runners in scoring position. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll go now. Ready now, Mike Ford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Batting it. The third base.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And he fouls this one off. 302 is the average coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1 to him now. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1-1.
And that misses. 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. So with the flyout there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
That's popped up, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2. Bottom of the inning now, digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And there's one away. A man at second with one down, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Third baseman number 2.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes a left fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Twins strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ford stands at 6 foot even. That's left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Lifted into center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ground ball left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now in the box, Mike Tauchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-3. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Urshela backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And here's Donaldson. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Mayhew's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But the Twins at least do get 1 back on this solo home run. We're through. Settling in now, Mike Ford. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Mike Ford.
First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and 1. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. Tommy Kingley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. There goes Buxton. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Called called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
I got the count 2-2.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Standing in now, Luis Arias in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Bounced weakly near the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We're through 6 full. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Romo is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. Britton pauses, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Ford. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Chad Green enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-7-5. Tyler Duffy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's taken for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 99. Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tauchman is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And it's fouled away. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. New York used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adam Ottavino wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Rich Hill allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-5. At the start of the day, the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Yankees are in first place in the American League East. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-5. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Rays was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Cubs to a win over the Red Sox 6-5. He is currently among the League Central, while the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Toronto Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East. Aaron Savali picked up win number 8 this year as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 4-3. In the standings, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, and the White